Hello all, Calamara. Welcome back to Geek, Feng, Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Sellers, Jr. Shout out to our new friends at the Smoking Silverback Barbecue Restaurant here in Castle, Minnesota. Also South by Southeast in beautiful Pine Island. Both places are very, very cold. Probably like the cities up in Golden Valley. Where Under Pressure Brewing is. Great places, great people, fun times. The restaurant may not be necessarily pet friendly, but the other breweries are to an extent. Under Pressure is completely pet friendly, but if you have a pet python or a pet iguana or a pet rhinoceros, you might want to call ahead. South by Southeast is clearly dog friendly according to the website, but there could be other. If you bring a pet mountain lion, they may object. So just check it down below in the description is a link to the Hot Passport, which lists a lot of breweries in Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Iowa. And if you happen to be the first to get stamped by all of them, in each state has a reward. Minnesota's like $1,200. South Dakota, North Dakota, and Iowa are $100 to $150, somewhere in that area. So something to consider as an option for a road trip. But Under Pressure is not in there this year, but they are still fun to visit and great people to check out. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, and this channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, and setting the bell, and of course, commentary if you dare. It's moderated, so keep between the lines. I love constructive criticism. I do not tolerate trolls. Just putting that out there. Pet friendliness can be defined by if they allow pets in the establishment, which is regulated by food regulations. So in the case of Chaotic, for example, when it was open, serve food, so they can only allow pets on the patio, which in this 20 below weather that we're having of late would have been not fun whatsoever. But unless it's a polar bear, pet polar bears might enjoy that, but they might not enjoy having a pet polar bear on the patio. Just saying. But yeah, Under Pressure is fully, and in the Hot Passport does tell you to what extent, and you can always call ahead and ask. As one brewer said, in some areas they require two entrances, one for the pet owners and pet entrance, the other for non-pet entrance, because there's people that don't want to be bothered by pets, and that's all right. So we're going to introduce the Barbarian of Diablo 4 as I taper away from World of Warcraft. There's an interesting series of events that have transpired in World of Warcraft. There's a group that streamers that they stream drama. I'll just put it that way. Sometimes they create their own, and they had a collapse of a 5-man. And if there's a weak point in the World of Warcraft, it's their systems of putting together 5-mans. Now, random 5-mans are different. You get what you sign up for. But in this case, they had people that are in a guild that have played together and are known entities that are, I don't want to say experts, that'd be the wrong term. But anyway, the tank pulled too much and it was a collapse, and they said to run because you're in hardcore, which in World of Warcraft, classic hardcore is you die and you're done. And anyway, one of the players ran because the leader said run, so they did, and I would have in the same stead. And they said, no, we're going to come back. I said, well, once you call retreat, you're kind of stuck. So anyway, here I'll link the video to the discussion by tertiary parties about this whole situation, and you can judge for yourself. And it's why I'm kind of done with World of Warcraft. They can't make enough fun out of it too, because even in the random 5-man, if something goes wrong, you are doomed. So Barbarian is another fun class. I am going to be doing Diablo 4 as well as Path of Exile and other games on this channel as I weed myself off, because I did take about a 5 or 6 year break, depending on what you look at my characters when I went into what's out in production, whatever you want to call it. There were some characters I haven't played for 6 years, which tells me a lot because I rotate through all of them. So I think I'm going to may do that for a while because the game has just become frustrating. Quest complete, dark. So let's see. I picked up all the quests. I already set up this character so you don't have to go through the videos and gearing up and transmog or whatever they call it here. Stashes are account stashes. I'm waiting for a season end so that my Necromancer will become eternal as it is, I think today or tomorrow. Barbarians. Beatnik. Thinking Michael Jackson song, Beat It. Thriller. I'm playing as DPS and not a tank. So what do we have here? I'm not following a build, I'm just doing my own. Rip out of the business. When I got into it originally, I think I overthought it. Didn't play it necessarily as far as casually as I could have. That could be why I got turned off after a while. I'm not going to bother much with the murmuring idols. I'm not going to understand those. we're going to head down to where the quest is, because the other characters I did not get to that. Okay.
Stop right there, stranger. From flame to flame, to the Father's holy light. That's the... All these bodies, we're serving the wargs a damn feast.
You there! Why do you approach the house of a known heretic? Deny me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
I know that he's a recluse and a drunk, but he's not the one burning people alive.
Silver words from a sinner's tongue. You will atone!
I find I'm having more fun with this. I have it to compare to Path of Exile.
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner. No. Shins broken. Legs are dead weight.
Where is Lorath?
Don't know. No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught. Brought a message for the old man. We found Neyrelle.
Neyrelle? Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Raher. Biggest man in Giakul. He'll know where she's gone.
Wanderer. So many corpses. Always leading to you. And who is this? I am here to seek aid. Haradrim. Lorath. He is profane, yes. But reliable.
Bubbler.
I see he isn't here. Where is Neyrelle?
As if I'd answer now.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining them.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a woman half to death? This was Urivar's doing, not mine.
Who is Urivar? What do you know of him?
He was just another man of faith. Another knight marching through hell. Nameless, faceless. I never knew what he truly was. Until now. A repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive. There's no faith in such an act, no redemption. Only ego.
You didn't stop him.
No, I didn't. But he's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. To save every life is to lose the war. I am not your enemy, Wanderer. Not when I gave you my blessing. Not when we shed blood together in the streets of Heldium. And not now. Your mind is poisoned against me. I see that. But in time, you will accept the truth. All those who serve the light must huddle together, lest we die alone in the cold.
It's no use talking to her. Just go. Find Raher. I'll be fine.
So let's see what we have here. 5 strength. I'm focusing on strength for this character. It's not hardcore, I don't have to necessarily worry about. I like the stealing life. Fury. I am seeing a much faster response time on Xbox than I will with the PC when I play much.
Don't just stand there. Help me. I won't forget this, stranger.
It kind of gives you a guiding line of where you to go to get where you want to be.
Smell is disgusting.
That's the Wanderer! Get them!
You did the right thing. She's yours.
An axe. Specifically the axe of the woodsman. A man who stalked and butchered travelers in this area. Rumor has it, the woodsman disappeared recently and left his weapon behind. The priest who hired me didn't offer much more to go on. At this rate, I'll freeze before I find the damn thing. If you help me find the axe, I'll cut you in on the pay. Check the woods around town. I'm staying here where it's safe.
What will it be?
Anything else? Well struck. Fair trade.
Minus circles there. Still miss something. Not gonna touch the healer. Not sure. Ability of leveling up your mace usage.
What is this?
You collect all these things, you can craft stuff. It's a form of crafting. So you build up gold pretty quick. In this case, I'll take more life. Those brainy looking guys are deadly exploding. Hell Shannon raises. So if we're fighting mob and they keep coming back, you gotta fight that dude. So that path is kind of nice to know. Excuse me. Oh, I see what's going on here.
I have something to fit you, I'm sure. Very nice. It is a deal. Good price. Be careful out on the steps.
Olgai is at it again. An ancient entity, once worshipped by our ancestors. Long forgotten, and for good reason. Olgai seeks its secrets, and its attention. Digging through our sacred urns, like a child to sweets. There's no limit to that hermit's delusion.
Well, I think since we check this vendor down below, yeah. There was a thing where some people would say that you just go and you keep buying until you get something good, because that's just a waste of.
Fate is with you, I can tell. Maybe you can sell it. Fine quality. Well done. Come, try your luck.
Live well.
So I think we are going to call this a video here, simply because we're getting close to the hour mark of my New Year's resolution, was to keep my videos an hour or under as best I could. So I'm going to try to be proactive rather than reactive like that was the other video. So say hello to our new friends in Casson, Manorville, Smoking Silverback Barbecue, and the old Daniel's restaurant. And after that, it was a Mexican restaurant. And now it's a barbecue. They have more than just barbecue on the menu. For those that don't necessarily care for barbecue, they have options to entice you as well. Again, it's very popular. We tried to go on the other night, and it was super busy, but it was the first week, and that's what you kind of expect on a business that just opened. So check them out. Their website's linked down below. Check out South by Southeast in Pine Island, linked below, and as well as Under Pressure in Golden Valley. Completely pet friendly. Not in the Hot Passport, which is linked down below this year. They were last year and the year before, I guess. But the Hot Passport does tell you trivia about each place and things to know, and how pet friendly they are. The example I use is Chaotic. When it was open, was partially pet friendly, meaning they would allow you out on the patio, but in 20 below weather, that's not necessarily the most comfortable for you or your pet, unless it's a polar bear, and even then, that might not be so good for people around you. If you have a polar bear pet, it can be kind of ornery. But yeah, before you go to any place and you want to bring your pet, call and check ahead, because you might have problems with rhinoceroses, giraffes, or mountain lions. Just as a suggestion. But check out my books at Sellers JR, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, this channel, which I appreciate. Like, subscribe, setting the bell, comment if you dare. It's moderated, and I don't take any trollish comments. They are flushed where they need to go. Constructive criticism is appreciated. And if you think you can do better than I am doing, please do so. Drop me a line, and I'll let you know good, bad, or indifferent. I might give you constructive criticism. I might take note of what you're doing that I can improve mine. So there is that to consider. But we'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, set the bell, comment if you dare, please.